Hi. So our talk for the month of November was on the subject of essential oils, chakras, and crystals and how to use them. I I think we did that aspect of it quite well. We had a really long discussion about each of the chakras and which crystals go with each one and which oils to be combined with all that. So you already know all that stuff. So we believe that crystals and essential oils can be used to balance or unblock your chakras. You can place the crystals on your body, wear them, or carry them with you. You can use essential oils by diffusing them or making up an oil blend in a carrier oil that you can apply to your pulse points on your body, or you can combine the two by making a roll-on, with the crystal chips in the roll-on and add your essential oils and go that way. So we've done pretty much all of that. What I really want to talk about is one of my big interests, which is the crossover point between the spiritual and the physical, and of course the mind body link and those sorts of things. So I wanted to just talk about the chakras and how they relate to our endocrine system. So why should we care about our endocrine system? So we all know someone with diabetes or breast cancer or prostate cancer, hypothyroidism or chronic fatigue syndrome. These disorders are all directly affected by improper activity or inactivity of the endocrine system. Hence, we all should wonder what is happening with our necessary and important endocrine glands. The endocrine system consists of ductless glandular organs that secrete hormones and enzymes necessary for functions like digestion, hormone production and regulation, immunity, metabolism, fat utilization, glucose uptake into energy conversion, and our sleep-wake cycles. The endocrine system is so crucial because it connects to the invisible yet very present spiritual chakras and meridian lines in the body. So this is the part that really interests me because I have learned that our soul is actually, it comes in contact with our physical body at the time of conception. And that is actually what creates the illusion that we are all separate individual beings. But actually our soul is all part of one of that great one soul that we're all very closely connected to. And so our soul and our body become associated with each other at the time of conception. And so that doesn't mean that the soul is inside the body or that the body is the container of the soul. It's quite different. There's just an association there. But because we're so reliant on our five senses, we can't really picture or imagine what that actually looks like because we're talking about a spiritual realm and its connection to the physical. So the soul and the body travel together while we're in this physical realm, and then when the body is discarded, the soul continues on in its existence. And so the crossover point with the endocrine glands and the chakras is a similar connection, I believe. They're not inside of each other, they're not contained by each other. The chakras are actually energy centers, and they are associated, each one is associated with a particular endocrine gland. And so that's what really fascinates me because you can actually heal yourself either directly through the physical aspect of looking after your endocrine glands and or looking after your chakras through the use of essential oils and crystals and all those kinds of things. So the endocrine system is so crucial because it connects to the invisible yet very present spiritual chakras and meridian lines in the body. The organs present within this system include the pituitary, the pineal, the thymus, the pancreas, the adrenal glands, and the testes or ovaries. The toxins and chemicals in today's water, food, and air are directly attacking our endocrine systems. It is imperative that the collective understand how this system works and the importance of proper function. Only then will you understand the gravity of avoiding processed food, fluoride-laden water, heavy metals, xenoestrogens, plasticizers, pesticides, and lab synthesized pharmaceuticals. Disturbances in the subtle energy of the chakras translate into physical manifestation and symptoms which are likely associated with the corresponding glands and organs. It's not to say that chakras are physical or physiological in nature. They are considered as energy centers that influence our being at many levels, including the physical and biological levels. Whenever one of our energy centers is thrown off balance by a blockage, physical maladies can happen. It's important to remember that chakras function on the same principle as a pendulum. If one of them is underactive or overactive, signs will start to manifest that it's out of rhythm. Chakra balancing is then in order. The disturbance is felt either at the level of that specific chakra, or the level of another chakra, or sets of chakras connected to it. For instance, when the throat chakra is blocked, you may experience sore throat, neck pain, or laryngitis. Similarly, when the heart chakra is out of sorts, high blood pressure and heart-related problems can arise. So there are examples of connection between the chakra and the glandular system. So the pituitary gland chakra, so there are actually two chakra glands that serve to regulate overall glandular and biological function: the pituitary gland chakra and the pineal gland chakra. The pituitary's main function is to regulate body chemistry. Located between the eyes, this pea-sized gland regulates emotion and intellect and works in partnership with the pineal gland to achieve overall balance. The pineal gland chakra, essentially the cone-shaped pineal gland, governs and, when necessary, inhibits pituitary gland function. It's the balancing of these two glands that helps facilitate the opening of the third eye. So now we already are aware about fluoride in our water, and I think that's one of the reasons we are so incredibly grounded and fixated on the material realm and worried about getting sick, and we're just totally fearful of everything that comes our way. I think if we were able to open up those glands and stop drinking fluoride every day, that would make a huge difference in our ability to soar, really. Thymus gland in the heart chakra. The chakra associated with the thymus gland is the heart chakra, or anahata. It is located at the center of the chest, at the level of the collarbones. In chakra healing, it's a useful area to regulate as it influences the state of the nervous system and helps calm agitation. A simple technique to use to interact with the thymus gland is to tap lightly with the tip of your fingers, either at the center of the chest, at the collarbone levels, or on each side about 3 to 4 inches away. The first technique calms the nervous system. The second one tends to bring the level of energy up. So if you want to lead your chakra healing work at the physical level, endocrine glands are useful reference points. They represent a connection between the energetic nature of the chakras and the physical and physiological function of the body. Note that another useful entry point in balancing the energy body is the nervous system and its multiple links or connections, most of them associated with glands and organs. To prepare a healing session, it can be useful to relax and balance the nervous system, and then target a gland or a specific region of the body. So of course the Valor balance would be really good as an introduction to that, and that's also part of the raindrop technique, which is a really, really powerful thing that benefits the whole body. And because the oils are dropped along your spinal cord, I think there are some pretty amazing results that you can get from getting a raindrop and Valor balance. We can regulate the function of the chakras through breathing, exercise, meditation, relaxation techniques, but also diet and exercise. By acting at the physical level, we support chakra functions at multiple levels, not only physically, but also psychologically, emotionally, and spiritually. By working on one chakra, we also affect the entire chakra system's balance. So that's really all I wanted to share with you today was my interest in the spiritual and the physical, and how we can work on both at the same time to really heal and develop and become who we are actually supposed to be. Thanks. See ya.